Hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel. On this occasion, we'll once again be discussing several leaks that I managed to find and that I personally find quite interesting to talk about. As usual, this information comes from a fairly credible source, namely Sakura Haven. Alright, without further ado, let's jump straight into the discussion. How are you all doing? I hope you're all in good health and doing well. In the previous discussion, we talked about a rather heated debate between two major leakers, namely Anon Leaks and Sakura Haven, which focused on the distribution of paths for new characters that will appear in patch 4.x. If you haven't watched it yet and are curious about their debate, you can check out that video. This time, we'll narrow the focus by breaking down, more specifically, several new character names that are reported to appear in patch 4.x, especially based on data found in the 4.0 beta. In one of their posts, Sakura Haven revealed that there are newly added character names in the 4.0 beta data. The three names mentioned are Ashvale, Evanescia, and Pearl. Interestingly, as of now, the body types or character models for these three are still unknown. This means we can't yet determine whether they will use standard playable character models, special NPC models, or even completely new models. This lack of clarity opens up a wide space for speculation regarding their roles in the story. The main questions that arise are, when will these three characters appear in the game, and will they be playable characters or merely NPCs in the main story? Considering that this data only just appeared in the 4.0 beta, there is a strong possibility that their initial presence will be limited to the story, at least during the early phase of Plan Arcadia. Information from Sakura Haven was then reinforced by statements from Yubacha. Although it's possible that Yubacha's data originated from Sakura Haven, he provided additional context that is quite significant. In one of his posts, Yubacha stated that Ashvale, Evanescia, and Pearl are confirmed to appear in the 4.0 story. Furthermore, he mentioned that these three characters respectively have the paths Preservation, Hunt, and Elation. Unfortunately, there is still no clarity on which character corresponds to which path, so this distribution remains general and non-specific. If this information is accurate, it can be concluded that these three characters will at least appear as NPCs first in the version 4.0 storyline. Whether they will appear directly with visible models or merely be mentioned by name in dialogue remains a big question mark. Among the three names, you should all already be familiar with Pearl. She is a senior manager with rank P45 in the Strategic Investment Department of the Interastral Peace Corporation, as well as a member of the 10 Stone Hearts. However, for Ashvale and Evanescia, there is still almost no additional information about them. Both appear to be completely new characters introduced for the first time in Plan Arcadia, and even their genders are still unknown. That said, judging from their names alone, we can speculate that Ashvale is likely male, while Evanescia is likely a female character. In addition to that, Yubacha also added important information regarding version 4.1. He stated with a very high level of confidence that version 4.1 will feature at least one Hunt character with 100% certainty, and possibly also one Elation character. Furthermore, one of these characters is believed to have the lightning element. This confidence is based on the discovery of new trace materials in the 4.0 beta data, two of which are clearly intended for Hunt characters and the lightning element. Therefore, the Hunt-Lightning combination in version 4.1 is considered a very strong possibility. However, as we know, this information slightly contradicts statements from Anon Leaks. In one of his posts, Anon firmly stated that according to his information, La Mancha will be the only new 5-star character in version 4.1. He even ended his statement with the phrase, "Let's see who is right," which implicitly shows a fairly sharp difference in perspective between him and other leakers. Interestingly, if Anon Leak's statement is correct, then version 4.1 will only have one new character, and this could actually be considered good news. With only one new character banner, will have a greater opportunity to save Stellar Jade, especially considering that future versions will introduce the highly anticipated anniversary character, Yae Sakura. In this scenario, La Mancha could end up in a situation similar to some previous characters, such as Mighty Eye, who was released right before a much more anticipated character, Castor Ice, causing many players to skip his banner. Whether La Mancha will be male or female, and how strong their role will be in the meta, still awaits further confirmation. Additionally, if version 4.1 truly only has one new character, then there's a high chance that Hoyoverse will balance it out with a fairly luxurious rerun banner. This would be a reasonable strategy to maintain revenue, especially if the rerun features popular characters. And if I were to speculate, the rerun banner would likely be Evernight, considering it has been several versions since his release. Moreover, since Yae Sakura is likely an ice character, it would be a good decision to rerun Evernight, who is also an ice character, before Yae's release. Alright, that's all for now, everyone. So, what do you think about today's discussion? Feel free to write your thoughts, opinions, and speculations in the comments section. Don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Honkai, Starrail, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any important updates. See you in the next update.